All right, in this video, I want to take you through a walkthrough of how to use the custom simulator portion of the website. As you know, when you get the sports betting simulator, you have access to our model picks. Those picks are run twice a day. The models run twice a day. It goes through billions of combinations. It's run after every game that's played, and then we have the results twice a day. So for instance, if it ran on Monday in the morning and then there's a Monday night game, it runs again on Tuesday, incorporating the data from the previous night's game. So constantly working for you. You don't have to do any work on your own, and you just log into your account and you go to the simulator portion, our model picks, and you can see the picks for the upcoming week. But I want to talk about the custom portion of the simulator, but just wanted to start off in the live odds section here for 1 second and take a look at the upcoming. This is a Thursday night game, Minnesota Green Bay. You see they opened at Green Bay -10. Most books have it at -9, but 5 Dimes still has it at -10. Pretty strange considering the betting action's pretty even, 52% on Green Bay. So I'm not sure why they're a point higher. But just keep that in mind for 1 second when we jump over here. So you're in the members area, go to the custom simulation, and here we are. So you see all the games for the week are listed, and that game didn't have a spread on it, so Tennessee's -1.5. And you also see the stats that you can include. Now, Chad Millman, who writes for ESPN, pretty prominent sports betting columnist, was recently at MIT for the Sloan Sports Analytics Conference, and he said the most important statistics in football for a sports bettor are yards per play and all its derivatives. So we are going to run a query, our own custom neural network model simulation using those statistics, yards per play and all its derivatives, to see if we can come up with something that perhaps does better than the model. Let's say the model is hitting 57% and we can create a little formula, magic bullet here that hits 62%. You're going to want to know that. So let's go down here and see the stats to include. We have total, as you see, we go down. These are all totals, so I'm going to stay away from those because we're looking for averages. So we have yards per pass attempt. We're going to take that. We have yards per rush attempt as we go through the rushing statistics. Then you get into third and fourth downs with efficiencies, conversions, red zones, goal-to-go stats, field goals, field goal efficiency, extra points. And then you get into the kicking game even further. And we're going to take punt yards average, punt net yards average, punt return yards average, kickoff return yards average, get into some fumble, safety, penalties, and then yards per penalty. So we're talking about yards, averages of yards per play. And you can, again, run this for as many games as you like. You could select every game for the week. But let's just say we're going to run it for the Thursday night game. Now, the reason I was talking about the spread here, you can see that the spread column is actually an active column. You can adjust this. Now, it defaults to what Pinnacle has, which is -9 in this case. But let's say you're at a book, say you're playing at 5 Dimes or your own book, and they're running a different spread, -10. Maybe it's -9.5. You're going to want to run the model for your spread. So that's why we give you the ability to change the spreads there. But most books have it at -9. So what's the next step? We've selected our statistics. We've selected the game that we want to run the model on. We just have to name it. So we'll call it yards per play. And then you just have to select run. And you'll see your request has been submitted based on the number of queries coming in. Should be available in about 5 to 10 minutes. You click OK. So it does take a few minutes to run your model. Where are you going to see the model results? In the model results tab. Now, you do have to get out to get back in to see it. So you can jump over to live odds. Now, again, this would have to be after you've waited about 10 minutes or so. Jump back over to custom simulator. And then what you want to see is my model results. Now, I just ran an earlier one just to have something in there that I call test. You'll see it's in bold. And then when you can click on view to see the test, and you'll get your results right over here. Model results, it will show you selected statistics. Our new one will be available in like 5 or 10 minutes, and that's the one that's going to be called yards per play. So that is how you use the custom portion of the sports betting simulator.